Hello. Trying a new setup. Let's see how this turns out, shall we? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Skeff's Common Knowledge. I am Skeff, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. I really appreciate it. So today, we got a little bit of a whatnot mail call, and this crazy fool is going to be submitting 25 Pokemon cards for grading to CGC. Alrighty guys, so today we got a whatnot mail call. I got 3 packages to unbox. I do believe they're all from whatnot. We'll find out. And more importantly, why the video is titled the way it is, because I have a couple Pokemon cards that I'm gonna be sending to CGC. So yeah. That's the thing. But let's get into the mail call first, shall we? But guys, I'm so excited to be back. I'm excited that you're excited I'm back. I'm excited that you're excited that I'm excited that I'm back as well. Whew. Alright, so let's get into it. We have 3 packages from I don't know who, but they all say Skeff on there, so it's gotta be me. We got this one that's wrapped up in eBay tape, so I'm not actually sure what's inside of here. But guys, I hope you've been great. I hope you've been well. Like I said, I am doing more videos, gonna be doing more submissions, and yes, I will have a response to CGC's grading fees upcoming very soon, because I am submitting some more books to CGC before the month is up, before the 18th, because I want to get them in before the fees change and before I lose my 15% discount. What I find to use, if you have multiple books that require more than one mailer, you can actually get these free USPS boxes. These are free priority boxes. Your package is going to qualify priority as it is, and that allows them to just be safer just in case those boxes are free. You can't order those online to avoid, just in case anything like this may happen. But let's find out. He taped them together, so let's see what they are and what I ordered. I don't remember what they are, nor do I remember what I ordered. As long as they're in perfect condition, or at least the condition that was stated, I will be happy. But guys, make sure you check it out. I got a sale on Sunday and a sale on Monday on Whatnot. Username is Skeff's Comics on Whatnot, because Skeff's Comic Knowledge was way too long. If you use that link down below, you get $10 off your first purchase if you have not signed up yet. So what do we got in here? More packaging. I mean, regardless, packed very nicely inside of mailers. Also, guys, save your mailers. These mailers are like 50 cents a piece. No point in wasting them. Oh, this is a Whatnot package. I bid on somebody's auction. I guess these were $36. Somehow I bid on like some raw leftovers. I think there was one book in here. Interesting. So I'm not sure what's in here, but it just said raw leftovers. So it must have been like his last auction night. He's like, I'm auctioning off all these books in one go. And I think there was one book in there that I wanted. If I can get these out of here, that'd be great. Alright guys, got them all unpacked. The only problem is that whenever you like tape books or use a painting stamp in the back bag, hard to kind of get them off sometimes, but it worked out okay. Got everything. Now I'm looking through these piles and I literally don't know why I bet on these. I spent $36. I think I found the one book why, but in essence I got like a Secret Wars, like 1, 2, like 4, something like Secret Wars number 2. I'm normally pretty good with comics, but I have no idea what these were. It was New Mutants number 10 and the Hulk Time of Monsters. They're all gonna need to be probably rebagged. Those bags are a little dude. And then we got more Secret Wars number 2, issue number 7, and I think these are the 2 books. I got Spawn number 12, which is Diamond Dozen, and then Namor and another Secret Issues. I think almost all secrets. But the reason I bought this set was I bought it for these 2 books. Was a Naomi number 5 first printing. This is her first new costume, and then the Nightwing 78. Now, granted, I didn't have a chance to ask if they were in perfect condition, so we'll see how the condition is, and those are the 2 reasons probably why I bought the whole lot there for $36. Well, unfortunately, both the Nightwing number 5 and the Nightwing 78 are probably like near mint minus at best, so chalk that up to a whoopsie. Moving on. It is fascinating to see how other people ship and pack books. It's a fun kind of learning curve to see how other people do it. Maybe I learn some tips, some tricks. If you guys got any good tips and tricks for me, please let me know. Ooh, that's a fun package. So we got shipped inside of here, and then open it up. Looks like it's gonna be from Noah's Amazing Reviews. If you guys don't know Noah, kid is a monster. He is just slaying it on the YouTube. I bought a bunch of books from him He had some great deals. If you guys don't know him, go check him out. Super, really good kid. Good head on his shoulders. Got a fun little sticker going on one of my portfolios. And then this one we will save. These are good to save too. Now from him, I bought a bunch of stuff. I think I bought I bought one big book, which was kind of like, I think, near mint minus on there. But then I bought like 4 other books because they were just $1. So like $1 for a book, you can't beat that on Whatnot. But let's get into the real reason why I bought the whole lot. Now this was, they said, I think near mint minus on here, or maybe like VF plus, I can't remember. But it's because I wanted to pick up this absolutely stunning Black Panther #1 Shuri in the Black Panther suit. So this cover is a beauty. Very happy to have this one. Like I said, it is exactly as described, being that near mint minus, but I'm happy to have it. I did not have one. I ended up paying 46 bucks for this copy here, so happy to have that in the collection. And then everything else is like just $1, so I kind of go through and see which ones I want to keep, maybe which one to add to like a giveaway for the next pile. So we had just Aquaman #1, a Rogue like silver foil cover, Batman Black and White issue #6, little John Romita cover, and then this really funny like 90s Guy Gardner lot. All 3 books for $1. So got all those for $1 because that at one point, like, hey, it's $1. Only because get that one. That's the most important thing in the lot, which is gonna stay in the collection. Finally, rounding out the top 3 is going to be, I know what this book is. I remember this one specifically. Got this from Blue Green Artifacts. Guys, go check him out on the Instagram. He is a monster seller. Has all the big books that I can't afford, but want to, can't afford, would love to, just can't do it. So occasionally, he'll throw up some cannon fodder for, you know, people like me that I can afford. And in here, now you know it's going to be an independent book. Now the great part is, shipped in the box. It looks like he used the proper amount of bubble wrap, which is phenomenal. Beautifully packed. Job well done, sir. Now let's get to the precious book it is. I wonder, you guys probably, you should know what it is. Come on now. If you've been on the channel before, if you've seen my stuff enough, you should know what book I'm about to get out of this bubble wrap if I can. Good job, Blue Green. There we taped it to the damn bag. No, bag's ruined. Don't tape it to the bag. I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, let's see this thing. I'm so excited. So excited. You're not gonna see it yet. I'm looking at it first. I'm looking at it first. So we got a. Oh man, yeah. I'm sending this off. So he said this one was already pressed. And I may know a presser. Wink, I may know a presser. Gary, I may know you. So this is a copy of Bang Bang, Canto #1, 9.2. If you know anything about the show, big fan of this series. And this is a 9.2 because, I'm see if I can get on camera, a little challenging. Let's see if I can get on camera. So right there in the middle, there is going to be some, like a crease near that axe, if you can see it. And on the back, looks like there's a little bit of wrinkling as well. So a good, really good pressable candidate on here. So definitely be, there we go. Getting that loosened up for me. There we go, loosen that bad boy up. I'm gonna crack this one open as soon as I can. But yeah, a little wrinkling on the back there. Probably a 9.4, but it's one of the things where like, there's a good shot at being a little higher. Because I may know a guy, but absolutely excited to get this one added to the collection. Can't go wrong with getting another copy of Canto #1 first printing. Skeff has sent us some Pokemon cards to get graded, and I'll see them maybe sometime in the fall. Yep, fall. That'd probably be accurate. Probably. Maybe a Christmas gift. Whatever. So what's happening right now is on the screen here, you may not see my face, you may see the screen, is that CGC grades Pokemon cards along with 11 other trading card companies. And it was the opportunity that I've had these cards in my collection since I was no beard. I had these when I had no beard, so that was a long time ago. And I got some cards recently back from PSA, which the video on that one's coming soon. Very excited for those PSA cards. Those are my more expensive ones that I sent off. The rest are my PC cards. Now, the reason I'm using CGC is because their grading fees on their cards are the cheapest there is right now in the market, and one of the few places that are open for not the slowest turnaround time. They charge $15 per card for the bulk submission, which is a minimum of 50 cards, which I think is 150 business days. So that's why I said fall. But these cards are cards that are going to be like mid-grade. There's no 9.5s, there's no 10s. They're cards that I want to get graded because I love them, and there's a lot of them. And when I break it down, I actually still have a 15% off grading up till January 29th. So I want to get them all submitted before I lose that 15%, because 15% instead of 10% adds up when you have 140 of these cards. But I was going to go over real quick a few that I was really excited to send off and get graded. Breaks down to about $12.75 a card. And for me, at that price point, I really can't lose because of what I have into all these cards, which were from mostly my childhood, which is, you know, hey, thanks parents, I have nothing into these. So I'll pretty much just have the grading fees. And if I do end up selling maybe like 30, 40 of them, even if they sell for like $25, $30, it's still going to be doubling the profit that I've put into the book. So for me, that's why I did as many as I thought would be worth it. Even if they came back in maybe like a 7 or an 8, still worth about $25 or $30. Like, I pretty much submitted anything that would be worth double than the grading fee. And maybe I'll throw them up on Whatnot. Who knows? In 10 months, we'll see where everything is. But I want to go over a few of my favorites real quick. We're not going to go through all 140 of them. I'm not going to make you go through all. That'd be terrible. A few of my favorites are going to be the Blaine's Moltres, Blaine's Arcanine. Always a big fire type fan when I was a kid. We have this really awesome Victory Cup, which I actually won playing Pokemon. I actually used to play this game competitively back Pre-beard, had goatee, pre-beard. It evolved, the goatee evolved into this. This is its final stage. There is no final forms. It turned into this as the final stage. It's absolutely beautiful Gyarados base set card. A few Neo cards, got this awesome looking Politoed, this beautiful Kabutops. And like I said, when I was playing as a little kid, the fire type was my favorite with the Blaine's Arcanine. And then when I played competitively, this was kind of my combo for playing competitively. I had Regigigas. Azelf lets you look at the prizes. The Regigigas, which is a really fun kind of control format where you just kind of had him as your sole Pokemon to try to run the gauntlet with, you know, support. Other two fun ones are these promos of this Meowth and this Eevee. Those are awesome. And of course, if anyone remembers when they were a little kid, the e-reader cards. And I have a nice little handful. They are non-holos, unfortunately, but a nice little handful of some really cool e-readers that I was a big fan of. Like, I have 2 copies of this awesome looking Typhlosion that I'm a big fan of. This really fun Blastoise. And then this really cool looking Venusaur. And probably my favorite art from the set is this really awesome looking Feraligatr. And to round it out, obviously you can't be submitting any Pokemon cards without submitting a couple Pikachus. So let's just say I have a handful of, you know, base set Pikachu, along with a small handful of Pikachus who are aware on how to surf. So a small handful of those, and then rounding that out is going to be some Pikachus who clearly think they can fly, which they cannot, and then one from the movie. So like I said, most of these cards are like mid-grade, maybe 8s, maybe 7s. I know CGC grades a lot tougher than most other grading companies. But it's one of the things where, like, I feel this is the cheapest opportunity I have to get these cards graded. I was going to submit them through PSA, but unfortunately PSA is still closed. I have BGS, the Beckett Grading Services, but they're still pretty expensive for their tier and their turnaround time. There is SGC, who gets them back in about 30 to 40 days, I believe, but they're about $30 a card. So with CGC being the most economical out of all of them, and seeing that none of these cards are super high dollar. I mean, sure, if some of them came back like 9, 5, 10s, they're super valuable, but most of them won't, and a lot of them are from the childhood. And it's one of the things where, like, I want to get some maybe more Pokemon cards graded in the future, so this is a kind of a great way to start down that hobby, down that path of maybe getting more Pokemon cards graded. So I'm going to kind of start out with a big bang, getting about 140 of them graded through CGC. Like I said, it'll make for an epic video come fall. And then who knows, right? Maybe I'll start selling some more CGC graded Pokemon cards on the Whatnot when they come back. But it'll be a kind of a good way to maybe dip my toes into that, see where the Pokemon market is, because it is really chaotic right now. Prices are kind of all over the place. Some of them are dropping. But these cards have nothing into, except for probably the grading fee, which I think breaking down wise, it'll be $12.75 to get them graded. So for me, at that point, it's worth it. I'm going to do all 140 of them in one go, in one shot, get the 15% off, get them back sometime in the fall, and have an absolute riot with figuring out which one I'm keeping, which one I'm selling, and which one's probably come back as CGC 2.0, or maybe CGC 9.5, which would be epic. But that's it for this one, guys. Just a short little mail call and a submission video to CGC, but for Pokemon cards. Gotta catch them all, right? But that's it for this one. Skeff, out.